Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my corner of the internet. That was said weird. My name is Jason, if you didn't know that already. And today we're playing some more of the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Last time, we got sidetracked from our main quest currently we're trying to become named Hortador, or basically the war chief of basically everyone. Currently we're working on House Lalu, and we were looking for, was it Verona Omani? I think that's what it was. Yeah, Velanda, sorry, Omani, which, judging by the address listed here, should be somewhere on an island at a Omani plantation, somewhere East Vivek. That's what I'm looking for. So we're discovering a lot of different plantations. You know, there's the Dren plantation and Arvel plantation. We've come across a bunch, but this one here is actually the a Bagrat plantation, which is an orc name. Interestingly enough, that an orc has a plantation here. So I'm going to run over to the east part of Vivek, and I'm going to, oh, something's coming after me. No, don't come after me. Are you a wild guar? I don't want to, like, kill you if you're, like some guy's, like, farmer guar or something. Screw it. Oh, it's a wild guar. It says right there. Cool. Done. I do... Fortify endurance. No, it's, is it Alit or Kagudi, sorry. One of them has, I think it's a Fortify Intelligence, or is it Netch Leather? I don't know, one of them, which, you know, I love using when it comes to abusing alchemy in this game, but I don't do too much of that. Anyways, I'm gonna go look for that. I'm probably gonna do that mostly off camera, so how long this episode turns out to be will all depend on how fast I can find this plantation. So I'll be back with you guys. Yeah, you know, this was kind of a tell. I just found it, Omani Manor. We're right here on the map. I'm running along, I'm jumping on things, and I noticed this armor, and I'm like, that is very clearly Hlalu armor, and I'm like, it makes sense that a counselor of House Hlalu would have, you know, Hlalu guards standing around their place. So let's go inside and have a chit-chat with Velanda Norani. Wait, we've been here. Crap, did we already talk to this person? We might have. No, yeah, did we? No, yes! I don't know, all the places look the same. No, we did not. Okay, we haven't talked.
Friend, welcome. You're nearly a legend around here.
Like, we may have. Yes, shh. We may have in the past, but not during this whole little quest thing. I know some lovelies sitting on your up on your dresser here. I had to take a look. Hi. What are you doing here? Oh, you're very to the point. I'm here. We're talking about choosing a Hortador. Oh, that's right. I need to talk about Hlalu Hortador. Yes, of course. You wish to be named Hortador of House Hlalu? No sooner said than done. You will, of course, need to receive confirmation from the other Hlalu counselors, but I have every confidence in your ability to persuade them. Once all the counselors agree, speak with Crassius Curio again. He will give you the belt of the Hortador. That's it? Okay. No bribery? Nothing? Interesting. You strike me as... I don't know how to feel about this. I'm like, the other ones, they were pretty upfront with the way they presented themselves. They're like, oh yeah, you give me some money and I'll vote for you. But she's like, yeah, sure, yeah, you can do it. So I'm like, who do I trust and who don't I trust? Because didn't Crassius tell us to beware of like, keep an eye on things? And am I overthinking things? Let me see. I don't know. Let's see. What kind of books do you have on you? Like, I could take a look around at your things, and that might give me a decent idea of what kind of person you are. But there's a lot of guards and stuff around here right now. Well, she likes reading. She's got 3 books. One of them's a really I'll see that as... It's a little, off center though, so it's like I'm like, maybe I'm analyzing this too much. I'm like, well, these aren't lined up neatly. So is there a reason for that? Did she put that down recently? Does she need to reference this? Like, why is this up on top? So she obviously referenced her journal thing before, or more recently than the antecedents of Dwemer Law. And then we have Sun's Height. which we got a point of mercantile in, and we haven't read this book before. Okay, noted. I don't know. I just do I trust you? I kind of want to look into your chest, but I don't want to. Well, okay. I think I can look in the chest as long as I don't take anything. I'll be fine. So she's just got clothes. What about this? The drawers? No, it's what you've got under lock and key that tells a lot about you. So why don't we make ourselves invisified? And by invisified, I just mean chameleon, because invisibility gets disabled the second I try to lockpick something. So we're going to actually first let's use Case's ring, and then we'll use the amulet of shadows, and then I'm going to actually I don't want to be spotted, so the fewer times that I've got to actually try to pick this lock, the better. Please don't spot me. Just some money. Dun, dun, dun. I had to. 155 gold. She's probably one of the more honest ones that I just stole from her. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Like, she only had 155. Obviously, I didn't have to coerce her. Instead, I took money from her. Wow, what kind of message am I sending to people here? Darn thieves coming into my room and leaving the door open. Like, if you're good, I'll steal from you. Like, really? I feel like this is a little bit, actually a little out of character, because I've always sort of seen Alexis as that sort of honorable thief. I feel like the other people who have ripped me off should have been greater targets than Valanda. Huh. Yeah, okay. That I guess we'll say this was a bit of an out of character moment, but we'll attribute it to frustration. I was up over 59,000 here. I was rolling in, well, I don't know if I could consider that rolling in the dough, but you know, we were doing pretty well, and then all of a sudden these people start asking for all of this money, and yeah. All right, Dram Barrow. I'm pretty sure we've met him. That's the next one that we need to interact with. And isn't he over? Is he at Dren Plantation? I can't remember where Dram Barrow is. Well, I'm going to ponder. We'll say the ethics, my character's choices on the way to those plantations, just to see if that's where they are. I do not remember exactly. I may have to. You know what I need to start doing? I need to start keeping my own journal of notes. I thought, and for the most part, I do find that Morrowind's journal system is pretty thorough in keeping a lot of information written down. I like it. But particularly when it comes to like locations of people, it doesn't write that down. And that seems to be like the one thing I'm struggling with. Like all the other information you can kind of find it pretty easily. But when it comes to locations, there's not a lot of notes on that, which is I guess I am going to be talking during this trip, which is kind of interesting, because one of my complaints about later Elder Scrolls games, yes, I haven't ranted about the other ones in the series yet, or in a while, sorry, is you know, the quest marker, and I don't like how, you know, it would point you directly to your objective, and I liked that in Morrowind having the directions to a place and having to follow them. And I actually liked that some of the directions were wrong, because that happens in real life. You're not always going to get perfect directions. And, you know, that, to me, that adds, like, even though it might not have been intentional, it still adds some, we'll say, humanity into the design.
Is there something for you?
Of the world, and I kind of like that. But I do think that if the journal could have just incorporated some directions, like just the locations of people, it would have been perfect. I would have liked this setup for like the rest of the entire series. I would have been totally okay with that if they would have just kept maybe made it like added a search function and stuff. That still would have been okay, but, you know, generally I can access the information I need, you know, with the journal that was included in Tribunal. Just more information on locations of characters. I don't need a quest marker telling me right where to go to get to them. And I realize that it says Dren and not Drambarrow, but for some reason my mind is telling me that Drambarrow is here? Wait, did I leave crazy people in the basement? No, this is where I killed someone, right? Yeah, that was for a job I had done much earlier. There's a random skull in here. That's cool. Ash statue. Someone here was in league with Sixth House? I can't remember where Drambarrow is. Wait, Drambarrow, isn't that the guy in Ebonheart? Wait, wait, that might be the guy in Ebonheart. I am getting my things mixed up. Yeah, you're Orvis Dren. You're not a counselor. Yeah, see that's what I'm calling the House Hlalu counselors. They're counselors because there's okay, I'm sorry, I'll shut up. I'm pretty sure it's the guy in Ebonheart, isn't it? I'm pretty sure he's the big guy, right? He's the head. Do I have Drambarrow? A person that important should be. Let's see. He lives somewhere here in Vivek. Oh. I've seen him at the top of St. Olms before. St. Olms Canton. Head, hit, keyboard. Are you in the Haunted Manor? I can't remember. Drambarrow, I was right!
Welcome, friend. You're nearly a legend around here.
I knew it all along. I just needed, you know, an excuse to run all over the place so I could talk about the journal and stuff. It's totally what happened. Drambarrow, okay, I know we don't like each other, really? Like, he says 100%, like, you have my support. What else can I do for you, Alexis? About that support, just wondering if, you know, we could, you could name me Hlalu Hordator? A Hordator is the leader of a great house in times of war. Yeah, I know, I'd like to be confirmed as Hordator. You have found me, and that means you are resourceful. Yes, I will vote for you as Hordator. But my vote alone means nothing. Yngling is a fool, and you may bribe him or kill him. Well, I'd rather keep him alive. Crassus Curio is a man of passion and can be manipulated, but Belanda and Navana are his Dren's creatures, and they will do nothing without his approval. But they just did. Unless she's lying. Dun dun dun! I don't know. We'll take a look at our journal notes. Maybe that'll give us a little bit of insight. When I asked that Velandan Omani name me Hordator of House Hlalu, she agreed immediately. She seemed very anxious to please me. Now I have her vote for Hlalu Hordator. See, I like that the journal adds a little bit of this flavor, but I do wish that when you were reading the actual dialogue, you would have the same kind of flavor. Because yes, I noted that she agreed immediately, but the way the journal spells out for us that she seemed anxious to please me, that's another person, right? That wasn't there someone else that felt kind of yeah, seemed very nervous when I asked her to confirm me as Hordator of House Hlalu. Drambarrow was impressed that I had found his home. He agreed to name me Hordator and gave me some advice. Will not support me as Hordator without Orvis Dren's approval. Interesting, but they both did. Both said they would. Okay, we'll go back to Crassus Curio, and see if that's it, or if we're going to be betrayed, which I could totally see happening. Or yeah, all right. So I'll be right back. We're gonna go see Uncle Crassus. I think yeah, he goes by he likes Uncle Crassus, not Uncle Curio, right? Yeah, Uncle Crassus. Yeah, yeah, that guy's creepy. All right, Crassus Curio. Let's go ahead and ask about where is it? There it is. Hlalu Hordator. All the counselors agree? Splendid! I'm so happy for you. What an honor. but no more than you deserve, Pumpkin. And now I have a little treat for you. It's a belt given to the Hortitor of House Lalu. Just snug it around that supple little waist. Now, I know you have important things to do, but don't be a stranger. Don't neglect poor lonely Uncle Crassius, you devoted admirer. All right, that seemed really easy. I'm wondering if it's because of my history with House Lalu already. Like, I already kind of had that reputation as being sort of the Grandmaster. I'm wondering if I had to do a little bit of, normally a little bit of disposition, wrangling a bit, you know, bribe them, bring that up. I do suspect, because I do remember something about there being 6th house connections, and I'm wondering if Dagoth wants this to happen, and that's why it's making it a little bit easier. I'm not sure. We'll have to see about that. But let's take a look at the Belt of the Hortitor to see what that, holy crap. Is this it? Oh, thank goodness for a unique icon. Fortify magic at 20 points on self. Constant effect. Interesting that it's Fortify Magicka. Now, this is the Belt of the Hortitor. I'm assuming that you have a different one for each house? Because I still have to go talk to the Redoran and Telvanni, right? And I would think that this would be more of a something I would get as a bonus from Telvanni, but okay. You know, let's put it on. Let's see. Our Magicka is currently at 100. It's at 51. What? Wait, what? 51. So, I thought Fortify increased your maximum. Unless, that doesn't make sense. Is the maximum capped at... Huh. Maximum's capped at 100? Or maybe it's capped at whatever the attribute is? Because you'd think that a Fortify would actually increase your maximum. Huh. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually not going to wear this regularly. I could just hang on to that if I ever need like a bonus 20 Magicka to cast something. That's kind of what it is. I'm going to see it as like a temporary restoration, I guess, of Magicka. I'm not sure if that's bugged or if that's working as intended, but okay.
Welcome to you.
All right, so next up we're still hitting up the great houses. I was instructed to go to Aldrun for Redoran, right? Sorry, gotta take it in. Yeah. All right, what I'm going to do, because I'm addicted to the Boots of Blinding Speed and just sort of being able to zip around, and I kind of want to build up my athletics and my acrobatics. I'm going to manually travel there. I'm going to go there on my own. But what I'm going to do is, I know it's been a while since I've been able to actually fully repair my my stuff. So I'm actually going to take a quick stop in Balmora. Repair my things, and, I don't know, basically stock up on arrows. That is another thing I need, are some arrows. And then we'll pick things up next time in Aldrun. I'll run to Aldrun off camera, off screen, whatever, and then we'll pick up there, and we'll get started with House Redoran next. Sound good? I think it sounds good. All right, so we're gonna end things here. If you liked this little outing, then give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, well, leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I'd like to ask you all to... Don't interrupt me, man. Seriously, just... Until next time, I'd like to ask you all to game on.